Hello Suzamen, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all having an awesome day so far. We're gonna go out today. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's super sunny outside. So we're going on another one of our family walks during lockdown. And of course, I promise to bring you guys along for more times outside. We're thinking about going to the park, and there's another cafe that I want to hit up. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm very much into cafes, trying out different places. So hopefully we can go there and get what I'm looking for, which is supposed to be like a cinnamon roll or some sort of hot bun. Very stoked about that. So let's go ahead and get started with this, jump into it, because you guys know I can ramble. So let's go. So we are in Volkswagener Platz. It is poppin'. This is one of my favorite areas of the city because there's just a lot of good restaurants, a lot of amazing cafes. It's super noisy right now, but yeah, it's a poppin' day. It's so beautiful. I've been saying this whole week, like, it just feels like there's hope in the air, like things are gonna go back to normal soon. It just feels different, and the energy in the city is amazing right now. So this is a really popular market on Saturdays, and then on Sundays they have a vintage market, but today is just the food market. You can find every fruit and veggies, a lot of local foods, a lot of Turkish food as well. It's really nice. Is this your cafe?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Is it new?
Not really.
No?
No, but the buns are new.
Yeah, I saw them on Instagram. I'm like, I have to try these.
Would you like it for you?
She's been talking about
Yes,
these
thank you.
ones for like a while.
I have. I'm like, we have to go.
But we have very good looking drinks too.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you so much. Guys, this is Calm Coffee. Gotta check it out. This is the bun I was telling you guys about. So we were just walking. I was like, there's nothing else to do. I already got my bun. I already got my coffee. And then I look around and I see a new Colombian restaurant that sells arepas, café de Colombia, and empanadas. If you guys don't know what those are, I'll leave pictures here. But of course, I have to go support my people. And it's at Volkswagener Platz, and I've never seen it before. There's a bit of a lineup. So even though I had that one that was delicious and now I'm full, I still got to support. I'm very excited. So here we got 3 empanadas. They look like this. They're corn patties with filling, usually with meat. And then we have the spicy sauce, ají. And it smells like Colombia. It smells delicious. Alright, so this vlog has turned it into a bit of a Q&A session, and I'll explain in a second why. But before we jump into it, I want to say a big thank you to today's sponsor, which is italki. italki is a language learning marketplace that connects students with teachers in the desired language that you wish to learn. And it's pretty cool because, as you guys have probably heard, the best way to learn a language is through actual conversation. And with italki, you can connect with teachers who are pro in that native language. So you can literally learn by socializing and making connections, which is super, super important right now, you know, in 2021, to make those real connections. So I wanted to give them a shout out and let you know about their services in case you are interested in learning a new language like German. Italki offers over 130 languages and lessons start at €1, and also the teachers are able to set their own prices so you can find somebody that fits your budget. I'll go ahead and leave my code down below. Italki was kind enough to offer my viewers a special code that gets you $5 off $10, and the code is Diana. And of course, I'll leave all of the links down below and the promo code right here, which is super easy. But thank you so much again to Italki for sponsoring today's video. And again, if you are interested in making connections right now while learning a language, make sure to check them out. All right, so for the Q&A, how did this vlog turn into a Q&A? So I really wanted to vlog the whole weekend and show you this beautiful day in Berlin. I was literally buzzing this whole weekend because if you probably saw my vlog last time, it was winter wonderland. And this weekend was like spring, almost summertime. It felt like the city was just high energy. It was super beautiful. And then on Sunday, I wanted to continue the vlog, and I'll insert some clips because I did try to vlog. But ultimately, what ended up happening is we went to Treptower Park, which is a beautiful park in Friedrichshain. I highly recommend going there if you guys ever come to Berlin or once you move here. It's super beautiful. It's by the water, and it's just a bunch of open green space. There's also, you know, cafes and little restaurants or shops where you can buy food and take it on your walk. You can have picnics. It's a really beautiful place, but literally I felt like every single person in Berlin was there on Sunday. It was super, super crowded. The idea was to go to this park and let Kai run around and for us to have a little picnic, but every single patch of grass was filled with people. It literally felt like we were going to a concert or to a super crowded amusement park. So it just wasn't ideal for vlogging, and also just for safety. We didn't want to hang out there for too long. So I only have a couple of clips that I'll insert, but I wasn't able to make a full vlog out of it. Once I got there, I just really wasn't feeling it. So this brings me to the Q&A part. I asked you guys over on Instagram to leave me some questions about life in general, if you want some general life tips or advice, or if you want some tips on life in Germany. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer a few questions. I've answered a lot of them on Instagram already, so if you guys are not following me there, make sure to follow me. I'll leave again links down below as always. One of the questions that I got a lot is people wanted to know my age, and I don't know why, but you guys were curious about my age. I am 30. I turned 30 last August, so this year I'll be 31. So yeah, I'm in my 30s and I am honestly loving it. I'm very much embracing it, and the 30s has been good so far. So yeah, that's my age for any of you guys wondering. Another question I got, and I get this a lot during the coaching calls that I offer as well, is how much should you save for your move to Europe or to Germany? And I typically like to say that you should have a solid savings of around 6K euros to help you settle down while you're here, because when you move to a new country, you're gonna have some unexpected expenses. So if you're in the process of starting your job or even looking for a job, it's good to have a bit of cushioning to help you with those unexpected expenses, like your initial rent deposit or setting up your phone plan or internet bills, whatever it may be. Also, you just want the security in case you ever have to go back home and fly back for an emergency. It's good to have that money, or while you're waiting for your first paycheck to come through, while you're setting up your registration and your tax ID, it's good to have money saved up and again, have that security. So that is typically the amount that I recommend when coming to Europe. Somebody else wanted to know websites to find girls in Germany. I'm not in the dating scene, but obviously there's Tinder, there's Bumble. Yeah, those are like the basic ones, and people use that here. Bumble is mostly, you know, still to find, you know, someone to hook up with or whatever, but you can also find friends there. There's Bumble BFF, which I actually have used in the past to meet up with new people, new friends. And they do offer that service here too. So if you're looking for like-minded people and you want to make some new connections that are not about hooking up, then Bumble would be a good option. And hey, Bumble, if you're listening and you ever want to sponsor a video, hit your girl up, because I have used their service and I do like them. This question I've never personally answered, but I'm glad somebody asked it, because I'm sure a lot of you are experiencing this or are thinking about it. And it is, how did you tell your family you were moving, and how did they react? So when I told my family that I was moving, I feel like it wasn't too much of a surprise for them, because prior to moving to Germany, I had been traveling for 7 months. I was backpacking with Josh. We went to 30 countries. We were all over Southeast Asia. We came to Europe. And then when we went back to Toronto, we really realized that the lifestyle there just didn't suit us, and we wanted to actually pursue living abroad, and we absolutely loved Berlin. So when we told our families, I feel like it wasn't too much of a surprise, because we had already been gone for 7 months. We already had this traveler mindset, and I think our families just knew that we had changed quite a bit during our trip, and we wanted to pursue living abroad. I always talked to them about moving to London one day, so I feel like they knew I always had this curiosity to live abroad and experience that. So when they found out that I was seriously considering Berlin and I was making steps towards that, they were quite supportive. You know, they were obviously very sad, but they were very encouraging and supportive. And a tip that I give during my coaching calls, because I do get questions on this, on how to tell your parents, is to just be very honest with them and let them know that this is something you really want to experience, that it's something that can help you in your career, help you grow even more. I think it's so important when you are thinking about moving abroad to keep your family in the loop as much as possible, so that they don't feel like you're just ditching them or you're disregarding their feelings, but also be honest with them with how you're feeling and what your thought process is and why you want to move abroad and why it's so important to you. Also, when you do move abroad, make sure that you make an effort to connect with your family, ask them about their life, try to keep up with what's going on with them, and let them know how important they are to you. The only way that you're going to be able to show that while living abroad is by calling them, is by checking up on them, by having FaceTime calls. You know, let them know and show them that you are making an effort to have them be part of your life and have them be part of your journey as well. So don't be afraid to open up to them about your struggles and what you're going through and the ups and downs of living abroad, because that is ultimately how you make connections with people and how you can expect people to be there for you when you need them. It's all about being honest and transparent with them as much as possible. So yeah, to keep a long story short, my family was very supportive. They were obviously very sad, but we have been quite lucky that we speak pretty much every single day, and I make an effort to connect with them and let them know what I'm up to, and they let me know the same thing. So we are very close in that regard. But yeah, that is my story. And if you're interested in more one-on-one tips for your specific scenario, that's definitely something that we can discuss during a coaching call, because I know that not every single family is going to have the same reaction. Everyone comes from a different background, different traditions. So moving abroad can be a way bigger deal or just be a very different experience. And yeah, that is definitely something that we can chat about more on a one-on-one call as well. And the last question that I got is one that I do see quite often, and I've never directly addressed what it is. And I didn't really address it before just because I was still getting used to everything in Germany and settling in, and also for privacy reasons as well, I never answered it. But it is what my job is or what I do for work. So I am going to keep the company anonymous again for privacy reasons. But I'll tell you a bit more about what I do. So I initially moved to Berlin to work in business development sales for a software company that was looking to expand to the US market. So they needed my skill set and my knowledge to make that expansion and grow and branch out into the US and Canadian market. And then I've also worked in social media marketing and creating video content and affiliate marketing. So that is my realm of expertise, I guess, business development, sales, and marketing. And I have worked for a software company in Berlin for the last 4 years. And it's also the types of companies that I worked for in Toronto as well. So I've always been in the tech software industry. So I hope that that answers your question for any of you guys who have been curious about that. So that is gonna be all for today's video, you guys. Vlog / Q&A. A lot of hand movements going on right now, but I guess I'm just excited. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what types of videos you would like to see on my channel. Do you mind if I do videos like this where I do half vlog, half Q&A, half sit down video? What do you guys want to see? What topics do you want me to talk about? Let me know down below, or you can let me know on my Instagram as well. Also, if you are on TikTok, I've started making TikToks all about life in Germany and the German culture. So if you are into that and you want to see some funnier videos, believe it or not, I think I can be quite funny sometimes. If you guys want to see that, I will leave my TikTok down below as well. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit subscribe because I do post new videos every single week, and I would love to see you guys here around next week. Tschüss!